Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another video, and for today's video I am really excited. I'm going to be doing my debt snowball spread for the month of December. This is the very last month, of course, of the year, and I want to do a little recap on all of the debt payoff plans I've made since the beginning of January. I was looking at the very beginning of the year, which is not in this planner because I did start this in July, but I have my older planner here where it is that I started my first debt payoff plan in January. I actually want to show you guys and sort of have a total of my whole debt payoff for 2019. So we will be talking about that, but for now I am going to be setting that up in the very last page of my December month in my deluxe monthly planner. As you guys know, this is the planner that I use as a budget planner. I do have a cover from the surprise box here now, but I want to make this kind of quick, and it is going to be just because, of course, I'm not going to be having a debt payoff plan because it is the very end of 2019. If you guys would like to see what my debt payoff plan is going to be for 2020, make sure you stay tuned. I do want to mention though that I am going to be changing things just a little bit, but I'm just going to go ahead and take my washi and just set everything up as we go along. So I can't believe, I think this video is actually going to be going up on the 1st of January, so happy New Year to you all. I hope that you guys had an amazing New Year's Eve and that you've set your goals and your resolutions for 2020. I actually think I'll be having a video all about that. I'm just really kind of a little bit behind with all of the budgeting videos that I have to get up, so I'm sorry about that, but it's been really hectic with all of my family here. It's been really crazy. If you guys don't know, I'm using my debt snowball tracker as well as my washi sheet from my shop, and I even made this sheet for myself because I definitely want to put the grand total for all the debt that I've paid for this past year. But let's see, I had a goal to pay $700 towards my PayPal card because I already did pay off my Bank of America card last month, and I'm happy to say that I was able to make that goal possible as well as add some more to that. Now I am going to mention quickly before, I will probably talk about this all throughout January, but my financial goals have changed just a little bit for 2020, but I want to talk about 2019, which was really the year that I started going full force on paying off my debt. I'm glad that I did that because now that I am in the place that I'm at, I only have one more credit card to pay off, which hopefully I can pay in the first quarter of the new year, as well as I have my student loans. I really want to have a plan for myself for 2020, of course next month, for the first half of the year at least. So the creditor that I have here is going to be PayPal. Now for PayPal, my balance went down to $1,574.70. The APR for this is 19.99%. My minimum was $75, and I was able to make an additional debt payment of $850, which is $150 more than I had set my goal for. I really just wanted to end 2019 with a bang and really exceed that amount. I've been working really hard. As you guys know, my only sources of income are online income as well as my Etsy sticker shop. So I've been trying to work my hardest. I think this was the year that I worked extremely hard to get my business where it is right now, and I'm just super thankful to all of you guys who watch my videos as well as who supported me by purchasing some of my stickers. It really does mean a lot to me, and I can't wait for you guys to see that whole 2019 total debt payoff amount. So that is for PayPal. And then moving on, of course, we have my student loans, which I only just started paying this summer. So I didn't have that debt included in the beginning of the year because I didn't have to pay for them yet. So of course that has increased my debt by quite a bit. And to be honest, I'm still debating on how to go about it because the percentage for these are not that high, and I feel like I have other priorities as of now. So we will see how that goes. I really have to think about that and make my plan once the end of January comes. So my balance for my student loans, which I have 6 student loans that I will be breaking down for you guys is $18,297 with 83 cents. I'm going to put a dash here because there are several APRs in those student loans. My minimum was $130.77, and I didn't make any additional payment. As you guys know, I go by the debt snowball method. That's kind of what I've been doing all year long. So I've only focused on the very first one, which has the least amount, and that's what I've been doing. So when making additional payments, I try to focus all of that money into one credit card instead of splitting it up. That's just the method that I'm doing, but of course you can do any method you'd like. Like I mentioned, you do what works for you. And those are pretty much all of my debts as of now. I did just start financing my car, but I'm not sure if I'll be adding it to here. I think at first I really just wanted to make this spread for getting rid of my credit card debt. Now that I'm so close to it, I'm still brainstorming on what I can do. So it's really crazy to me to see this list so small. I just feel very proud of myself and all of the money I've put towards this. So my balance as of the end of 2019 is $1574.70 plus 18.73. That means that my total balance for my debt, both one credit card and student loan, is $19,872 with 53 cents. That's for the APR. For my minimums, I paid $130.77 plus 75, which is $205 with 77 cents. And then my additional payment was $850. So in total this month, I put $1,055 with 77 cents towards my debt, which is a really good amount, and I'm glad that I was able to do that at the very end of the year. So now I'm going to also just be making a quick little breakdown of my student loans. This is what I like to do. Write down here just because I do have the whole amount here, but like I mentioned, those are 6 different loans with 6 different balances and 6 different interest rates. Okay, so I'm all done with my student loan breakdown. So as you guys can see, I have them all from A through F. And for loan A, I owe $1,122 with 21 cents. That is a 4.4% interest loan. Then for B, that is what I owe. Then C, D and F are actually always really close in amount, but the percentage for interest is a little bit different. And then last but not least, we have my loan F, which is $5,343 with 75 cents, and that is a 4.2% interest rate loan. So all of these amounts equal to the amount that I have in here, and I just like to have that there so I know how I'm going to go about things in the future when I decide to tackle full force my student loans. And I'll go ahead and do that by putting all of these in here now. But I want to honestly just be done with my PayPal credit card first before I end up putting all of that and then worrying about it. Now that I have this all done, the only thing that is left to do is to set up my 2019 total debt payoff part of this. So I want to bring it, I think I'll just put it right here. So I actually already counted all the amount prior to making the video, but I am going to probably do it on camera for you guys, just so you guys can get as excited as I was when I first did it. I just went ahead and made this script for myself. I just thought it would be very memorable to do for my budget planner. And I also made this little label here, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do. Maybe I'll put it right here. And then do some washi at the bottom. think that works. Okay, so let me go ahead and first center this a little bit. Is that better? Yeah, that's, I think, way better. And let me bring out my planner for last year. This is a planner that I used for 2018 through 2019. And I'm going to go ahead and just add everything for you guys. Ooh, actually, before I do that, I want to show you guys how the beginning pages of my budget planner look, because somebody actually asked me for this. They wanted to see how this page was going. If you guys have not checked out my setting up my budget planner for 2019 through 2020, go ahead and do so. I made this whole spread be my debt snowball spread, which was where I was going to be tracking how I was doing with my debt. So this is how I like to do it. I like to put my starting balance, so what I owe, then any of the payments that I make, and then I have my ending balance. So as you guys can see, from month to month, the ending balance, it's not always the same as the starting balance, because sometimes the interest kicks in after I've already made my debt snowball video, or maybe a little bit before, and that's the reason why that number varies by a little bit. Of course, the payments that I make, I'm still counting them for the debt payoff amount, because that is what I've put towards my debt so far that I could, of course, probably save. But this is what I'm going through, and the decision I've made is to pay off all of my credit card debt. $19,872.53. Now the payments that I made were the $850 plus the $205.77. So in total, the payments that I made were $1,055.77. So that means the starting balance for December was $20,928.30, and that is how I like to put it in my planner. I really like going on here and looking back at the months and how well I've been doing with my debt payoff. So now that that's done, I can go ahead and give you guys the full amount. So for that, I'm going to be adding all the payments that I have here, as well as all the payments that I made starting from January. So all the payments would be including the minimum and the additional. So we have $274 plus $156 plus $277 plus $400 plus $275 plus $1,000 of extra debt payment plus $274, $600 plus $245 and $687.34 plus $246 and $400. And then let's move on to the next planner. Plus we have $810 with 76 cents, $912 with 77 cents, $768 with 82 cents, $892 with 77 cents, $1,045 with 78 cents, and $1,055 with 77 cents, enough for the grand total of the amount of debt that I've paid in 2019, which is really, really emotional for me. The grand total for that is a whopping $10,321 with 1 cent. Now, this is such an amazing and really big amount, especially for me. If you guys don't know, I'm doing this all by myself, out of my own income, with the help of you guys, really. So I once again just want to thank you guys so much for all of your help, all of your support. I know I made an Instagram post, but I wanted to honestly come on here as well and let you guys know how appreciative I am for all of your support, really, because if it wouldn't have been for you guys, I probably wouldn't have been able to put that much towards my debt, especially because you guys know that I don't have a full-time income or anything like that to go based off of. Now, of course, like I mentioned, 2019 was a year of me prioritizing paying off my debt, but I am going to be changing a little bit of 2020 because my credit card debt is basically almost over. I just have PayPal. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and write the amount here. I'm trying to write it really big actually. Okay, so I finished filling it in. It's not the cutest thing in the world, which is totally fine. I don't mind, but seeing this amount just makes me super emotional, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's pretty much going to be it. Thank you so much once again for all of your support in 2019, and I can't wait to have you guys also by my side in 2020. So thank you so much for watching this video, or if you were a part of my success in paying off my debt in 2019. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.